Hello, I'm Erin Pavlina, and I'm here today with Kevin.
Hi, Erin.
Hi. And we have another question from one of my readers. Hit it.
Yeah, Joseph asks, how long should we meditate each day?
Oh, okay, that's a good question, and I do get asked that quite a bit. Meditation is quieting your mind to find peace and your center and some balance, but it can also be used to seek guidance and wisdom, insight, and advice, like from your spirit guides or from the universe. So I can't say that there's one specific time period that you should devote to meditation. You can meditate for 1 minute. You can meditate for 20 minutes, 2 hours. I know people who meditate 3 hours a day. And a lot of times those people are using meditation to get calm and quiet. Also, people ask me, I sat in meditation for 20 minutes and I never heard a guide once. And I say, did you ask one of your guides to come talk to you? And they said, no, I was just waiting for them to start talking. When you meditate like that, when you just get quiet and get centered and get calm, they think you don't want communication. They're like, oh, shh, she's meditating. Everybody be quiet. Because sometimes that is what people want. They just want to be in the moment and they're not seeking guidance. So if you do want guidance from your spirit guides, ask for it. So when you go to meditate, ask for the kind of communication you desire.
Are there better methods of meditating depending on which of these purposes you're meditating for?
I wouldn't get too hung up on the type of meditation that you do or the method that you use. There are a lot of philosophies about how to meditate. And really meditation is allowing yourself to be in a space where you can concentrate on the quiet. You know, obviously it's harder to meditate maybe in an airport or something, or a rock concert, but it can still be done. I actually recall one time I was on a treadmill and it was hard. And I wanted to be done. And I just wanted it to be over. And I was just staring at the time and the calories burned. And I'm like, I just got to get to like 30 minutes. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to meditate. I'm going to meditate while I'm on this treadmill and just see what happens. And so while I was going, I tuned in to my guides on the other side. And I'm like, so how's it going? What are we working on? What do we got? What do you got in store for me? What should I be thinking about? And I started communing with them. And there was no time anymore. And I stayed on that treadmill a full hour. That's when I discovered you can meditate your way to health. You can get through exercise if you're just not there mentally. So that actually worked for me a lot. And I also used to imagine myself running on a beach while I was walking on the treadmill. And it felt very powerful because in my physical body, not easy to run, but in my mind, very easy to run. And I found that was a very powerful method of connecting with my meditation and my body.
This might be a whole new can of worms, but how do you think visualization interacts with what occurs in the future?
In the future?
Yeah, with what we might be able to create.
Okay. Yeah, so in other words, what purpose can visualization serve in manifesting the life that you want?
Yeah. I
do think that's a very important component because if you can't imagine it, you're probably not going to be able to find it. It's kind of like if you decide you want to walk through a house but somebody turns the lights off, now you're kind of walking blind. But if you turn the lights on, you can see where you want to go and you can get there faster.
So it's just a very straightforward, create it in your head, and that's a map for creating it in life.
Yeah, it actually kind of programs the matrix to respond to your desire.
Okay, there's a second way. The first one is just to me, the first thing you mentioned is just very straightforward. Think about it and then it'll be easier to make it. But then the second wave is the fun part.
Yes, that's the advanced technique. Pulling on the strings to help you manifest your intention as quickly and easily as possible.
Thank you. Interesting.
Deep question. That turned deep.
Turned deep.
Thank you for the question.